Welcome to my nightmare.
We're not safe awake or asleep.
Why won't you die? Freddy versus Jason.
Place your bets.
Warn your friends. Warn everyone.
Welcome to my nightmare.
We're not safe awake or asleep.
Why won't you die?
Place your bets.
Who is that? Someone there?
Not strong enough yet. I will be soon enough. Until then, I'll let Jason have some fun.
Well, I saw in the news the other night, that kid that was killed at your house. I needed to know that you were safe. What happened?
I don't know. Nobody knows. Nobody saw what happened, and the police have been acting really weird, like they know something, and I heard them mention some name, Freddy Krueger.
Where was your dad?
Out of town.
Are you sure?
What is going on, Will?
Don't worry about my little errand boy. The only thing to fear is fear himself.
Well, I'm gonna go inside now.
No, I think that's the last thing you should do right now.
Will, please, after everything that's happened, I just want to go
No,
home.
there's more to it than that. Look, I tried to tell you this earlier. The reason I was sent to Weston is because I saw your dad kill your mom.
Will, my mom died in a car accident.
No, that's what he wanted you to believe, but I was there, Laurie. I was sneaking up to your room like I used to do, only you weren't there. I saw him kill her. They're all empty.
We gotta keep looking.
Maybe there's some down here. Time to go. We gotta go! Now! Come on!
Let me handle this.
Come on, man, let's go! Let's go, come on.
Wait! Look!
Come to Freddy. These are my children, Jason. Go back where you belong!
I'm here on this set. Actually, this is more Jason's world than Freddy's behind us here. This is the remnants of the Crystal Lake campgrounds, site of all of Jason's trauma. And we're here on the set of Freddy versus Jason. Notice who gets top billing for the 8th installment of a great Nightmare on Elm Street film. And this is my eighth time under the knife, under the putty knife, getting makeup on me. And this time I'm meeting my match with Jason Voorhees. I think what's scary about Freddy in the dream world, to fans and to the heroines that he goes after in a series of nightmare films, I think it's the violation of privacy. There's something really... not only does he know your most private thoughts, and he can exploit them, not only does he know any of your sexual peccadillos, or the boy you have a crush on, or the fact that you have asthma, or that you're scared of bugs, but he's kind of like, he's in your bedroom. You know, he's under your bed. He's in your underwear drawer. He's looking in that mirror when you brush your teeth, when you put the Clearasil on. He knows he's in that private, sacred place, and he's invading that. And I think that's what's to the core scary about Freddy. There's this great idea that in some kind of hellish purgatory, an impotent, weak Freddy, a Freddy that's been rendered weak over the last 7 sequels by the strong women warriors who continue, and his daughter who continue to diminish his powers, and Wes Craven, they continue to diminish his powers, that Freddy needs to install fear into his potential victims, the children, the relatives, the offspring of the original vigilante parents that burned him. And, you know, 2 wrongs don't make a right, and sent Freddy into his sort of nebulous purgatory where he dwells and plots his revenge, his sort of eternal revenge. So I use Jason, who inhabits the real world, to, begin a reign of terror, so that everybody, can get their fear festering again, so that I can exploit it later. And the problem is I unleash a Frankenstein monster. And, Jason, once he tastes blood, But I will tell my fans that Freddy takes a licking, but he keeps on clicking. Ronnie he has a strange popular culture sensibility, and he doesn't necessarily articulate it. It's all in his visualization, but he is as young and as vibrant in that kind of way as you can be. I'd like to be able to say that I do all my own stunts, but I'm an old dog now, and I still get in the ocean and surf and move around, But you know, I have a great stunt double in this, and Doug's really making me look good. I did my own water stuff in this, and you know, some of the fight stuff. But you know, when you see somebody flying through the air on fire, and boy, we have some great air stunts and some great high falls. You know, when you see the high falls, and you see Freddy flying through the air and hitting a wall, or flying through the sky and landing in Crystal Lake on fire, and things like that. You know, believe me, it's not me. It's not Freddy fights Jason, it's Freddy versus Jason. So there's a lot of mind game and a lot of manipulation, and Freddy's a lot smarter. I mean, Freddy says to Jason, you know, you're big and you're dumb and you got no style. But he is bigger and he is stronger, and Jason would always win if we were just duking it out. And in reality, Freddy can't last very long with Jason. In the dream world, it's a whole different thing. Freddy's almost magical in the dream world, let alone the fact that he can exploit the flaws, the character flaws, and the fears of whoever he's dealing with in the dream world. And that's the thing that the audience have to look forward to. Not just two horror icons, but this great little extra vision by a director who loves to work in this world, the world the fans love. You know, this isn't an assignment for him. This is something he loves doing. And I think that that's going to be the real difference and make this a really, truly great rock'em sock'em, spill your popcorn, hoot at the screen summer movie.
Jason is obviously much bigger, much stronger than Freddy, but Freddy is much smarter than Jason and has a whole world unto himself where he's sort of Lord and God kind of thing. So, you know, he uses that to manipulate Jason and to take advantage of Jason. But ultimately, you know, Jason relies on his strength to try and overcome Freddy. I played Jason Voorhees, and you know, Jason's just sort of a little misguided. I like to call him a psycho savant. He lost his mom early. He's just, you know, been living out in the woods and under the lake for, you know, by himself, you know, no guidance, and he's just sort of following a mandate, you know, kill all those bad kids. Robert Englund, I mean, he is the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise. You know, he's just a wonderful man, and brings so much energy still to the character. And he really does love this character, and you just see it in his work. And you know, it rubs off on me as a person and as an actor. To have him around and just have him influencing you and really giving me some good advice and just to have somebody who has that continuity through the whole you know, show is great. So I'm just glad to be working with him. Ronnie just brings a wonderful imagination to this movie. You know, I'd seen all the Chucky movies, and I had to say, when I saw Bride of Chucky, it just really stood out to me. And I just thought, wow, they somehow just took it to a new level. They didn't have to change too much, but they took it to a new level, and that's what Ronnie, I think, is doing with this movie. He's taking Freddy and Jason to a new level. It's a subtle change. I don't think the fans are going to notice anything but that it's better. It's all playtime for me. I mean, you know, it's such a change because my background is with stunt work and stunt coordinating, and it's very serious business. And coming out and playing Jason as an actor it's just fun. It's playtime. You get to go out and be Jason. I mean, it's all fun to me. I've enjoyed it immensely. It's great.
I play Lori, who is the least likely action hero ever, because I'm supposed to be this very quiet, subdued, virginal character. And then all these terrible murders start happening, and I kind of have to find my powers and take care of everybody, and I have this strength within me that I had no idea I was capable of having. It's just kind of the whole legacy that I live still on Elm Street. I live in the house where all these murders took place, and then a lot of the murders start happening to me and all of my friends, and this whole town sort of becomes infected with Freddy Krueger once again. Freddy lives on fear, so if people don't know about him, they can't fear him, therefore they can't be hurt by him. But Freddy basically brings Jason back from the dead to start killing people, and everybody in the town assumes that it's Freddy, which makes us fearful, and then Freddy has his power again, and he starts murdering people again, so I have to save the day. I've only seen 2 horror movies in my life, and one of them was Nightmare on Elm Street when I was about 8 years old, and it scared me so much that I couldn't sleep for 2 or 3 months. The director is Ronnie Yu, and he's very, what's interesting about him is that he has every shot worked out, and he's so specific about what he wants. And it's going to be really interesting to actually watch this movie when it's finally done. Lots of suspense. I think everybody who sees this movie will be on the edge of their seats. Because sometimes I see playback from things we've shot and it scares me, and I know it's not real because we just shot it. But I think a lot of fun. It has sort of, I think all the fans that ever liked Friday the 13th and Nightmare on Elm Street will be really, really happy with this one. And I think the battle between them is amazing, and I know a lot of people have waited for this movie to come out. So it's just really exciting and suspenseful and scary.
I play Will, who basically he's been in a mental institution for the last 4 years when the movie starts, and because he thought he saw his girlfriend's father kill his girlfriend's mother, and it really freaked him out. And then they just sent him to a mental institution. He still doesn't really know what happened, and he's been writing letters to his girlfriend all the time, and she never writes him back. And and so at the beginning of this movie, he hears that there's been another murder in her house, and so him, along with his best friend Mark, they decide to break out and go look for her because she's the most important thing to Will. That's the one thing about Will, is that he loves Laurie so much. What we eventually try to do is we try to pit them against each other, because that's what we feel like, if we try to get them to fight each other, then maybe at the end of the day we'll only have to fight one, So that's what we try to do. We try to sort of bring them together. There's a lot of time where we have no idea what's going on. We're just trying to get away. But once we start fighting, it's basically, we use whatever we can get, a gun or, a post, we're just trying to hit them, knock them away. People light them on fire, and, but they're just both unstoppable. Kelly basically has brought to Kia just her life and her passion and her joy about, being alive, and it's great. Every time she comes to set, the whole mood just lightens up by a few notches because she's just so positive. She's not spoiled at all. You'd think she might be, but she's just totally, down to earth and so kind and makes jokes, and it's just great. At first I was nervous to talk to her and all that stuff, and but she's just really open and welcoming, and she's brought all that to her character, which is great too. Robert Englund plays Freddy, and he's awesome. He's just so excited about everything. He just gets excited about the tiniest things. Ronnie will come up and say, all right, I think we're going to do the shot this way, and be like, oh, that's great. He's just so into it at all times, and, he's had to do 24-hour days and crazy stuff like that, going back and forth from main unit to second unit, and, getting all this makeup on and blood and arms chopped off and growing them back, and you know, it's unbelievable how much stuff he does, and he just does it with this professional commitment, but also joy. They mostly have to look forward to is that Jason's fighting Freddy. That is unbelievable. It's like these two giants of the horror movie world going head to head. I mean, like, when I first got the script, my heart started beating when I read the title. I was like, they're doing this movie? They're fighting, they're gonna fight each other? So I was so excited that these two guys that have both scared the hell out of me are fighting each other. And I'm here, I'm in the middle of it.
I was more than anything excited about getting my first part for a movie, and it being one of the main characters, that was really cool. And the fact that it's a scary movie kind of freaked me out because I never watch scary movies. I'm terrified of scary movies, and when I got on the set, everybody was so nice. But eventually they started to like scare me on the set and stuff like that. I've had so much fun on the set. It's a wonderful place for me. I play a character by the name of Kia. Every time I say Kia, I just have to laugh because she really blows my mind sometimes when we're on the set. And she's very mouthy. Kia's very sassy, and she's a worldly girl. She's very cool to be with, but don't step on her toes because she can be a real diva. Robert Englund, the wonderful Robert Englund, plays Freddy Krueger, and of course he's been doing it for so long, and being on the set with him, he's so magical and he's just so creative, and he figures out all these kinds of ways to just make Freddy more interesting, whether it's grabbing your face a certain way or even like the angles. He's just so technical, and he's been doing it for so long. He's such an incredible actor, and I've learned a lot from him. Just watching him is amazing. The lovely Monica Keena plays Lori, and she's actually my best friend in the movie. And I actually feel like she's a great friend of mine, and right now it's really amazing the fact that I got a chance to meet her. She's such a sweet person, and I remember the first time I met her eyes they just spoke to me, and she was just such a nice person. And on set we have a good chemistry. Like, we didn't have to try to be friends because we were actually there for each other, and it's just amazing. Ronnie Yu directs the film, and he does a really amazing job at it. I remember one of the first times I was on set, I was nervous. Of course, it's my first movie, and I was terrified, and he made me feel very comfortable. Making movies, you're more settled. When you're doing music, you have to do tours. You have to go from one side of the world to another all the time, and with movies you film in one place for a certain amount of time, and you don't have to move, and you can actually be settled. And I've never been more settled. This movie set has really made me feel like I've had some stability, because we've been on the run, Destiny's Child and me, for a long time with no breaks and stuff. So now I get a little feel of stability. It's been really cool, but I love my music. They are great, and they've been here for so long, and I think people just love the fact that they're two of the worst villains in horror history ever, and the fact that they're gonna square off and they're gonna fight just totally intrigues people, and they want to see it, and they've been waiting so long to see it, and now it's here, and it's amazing. I actually can't wait to see the final edit of the movie. I'm gonna be really excited.
I am Linderman. It's my last name. The first name's this revealing thing, and at the end, and I'm this. I'm the nerdy character who just an intelligent person, and he gets wrapped up in, with all this stuff because Laurie, the main character, Linderman has a huge crush on Laurie. Ronnie Yu is the director, and Ronnie brings the spirit of the entire film. Ronnie brings you know, he's got more than anybody that I've met during this production that has read the script and given me their thoughts on it. He's got the vision of what he wants it to be, and I think that's the most important thing for a director, is to know what you want and not it be like, well, we could go this way, we could go that way. And although he does, I mean, although he's like, well, we could go this way, we could go that way, he knows what he wants, he knows which one will work better. I mean, he's open-minded to different things, but at the same time, it's like he's very concentrated and he gets his stuff done, and it's going to come out beautifully because of that.
My character's name is Mark. He's one of the kids that was sent to the psychiatric hospital with another guy, Will, played by Jason Ritter, because he was having dreams of Freddy. And so he was sent there to be silenced and until they see on a news clip that there's another murder, and they decide to break out and see what's going on and try to stop him. It's about Freddy, I guess, trying to come back and trying to devise a way that he could do that. And he plots a scheme to use, Jason to instill fear once again. To watch Robert Englund on set is such an amazing thing, because this is a character he's been playing for 20 years, so he knows it so well. And he's got such a great, enthusiasm for it too, He's really genuinely excited to be a part of it, even after all these years, And it's infectious. Ronnie Yu is very enthusiastic about the project, and when he's blocking a scene, he's like, well, and then, you walk into the room and there's Freddy behind you, it's really cool. He brings a lot of energy to the set. It's cool. He's a good director. Lots of blood, lots of fears, lots of screams, lots of everything, lots of mind tricks, lots of CGI, really cool, new special effects, and yeah, I think it's gonna be the best of everything.
Freddy in hell find a good partner, which is Jason. And then he used tricks to trick Jason to come back to Elm Street and start killing people and create fear. The more fear he creates, the more powerful Freddy becomes. And so Freddy can come back into this world and start creating fear. But Freddy also learned that Jason is not stoppable. He thought he can stop Jason. So finally they said, okay, now I have to face off with this monster. We have two great situations where you have one situation where Jason got sucked into Freddy's dream world. Now, in a dream world, anything goes. Anything Freddy can think of, it become a weapon. It become a killing situation, So you can let the imagination grow. We can start design, interesting stuff for Freddy to do, to torture Jason, But in the real world, Freddy is the underdog. Now, Jason has the upper hand. So Freddy has to also use real world situation and real props, in this real world to fight Jason. So it's like, you have so much room to play with. And I go back to the first original Friday 13 and the first original Nightmare. I said, oh, this is the key. So from then on, so I'm so like a samurai, my vision is like a samurai. Okay, this is it. This is the only way to make this movie and also satisfy the audience. And on the other hand, because the script itself is so smart already, how do you put these two together, So already that area I don't have to worry about. So I just want to make sure that there's enough blood there to satisfy the horror, audience. I don't think anybody in this world can play Freddy Krueger except Robert Englund, because first of all, he has this right attitude, and he has this non-stoppable enthusiasm about this character. So I have a great joy, like, working with him, because first of all, for a person who's been playing this character for so long, and still had that enthusiasm, that fire within him, that for me is I really respect him a lot. It will be a ride. It's like this is the ultimate, roller coaster ride and the popcorn movie for audiences. It's great entertainment. I love it. I never get tired of watching it, even though I had to watch it thousands of times. And every time when I watch those fight, those scary part, I got sucked into it.
Freddy versus Jason is something that it's an idea that I came up with, putting the two of them together almost 10 years ago. And it's taken that long to put together a script and the elements and the deal and all this other stuff that at the very beginning I said, gee, this could really be a good idea. But now that it's all come together and I finally get to see it, I say, this is a great idea. It really works well. Freddy and Jason are pop horror icons. They've been around our culture for almost 20 years, and each of them has become a symbol of all those things that collectively we as teenagers and then as adults are afraid of, so that they are the sum total of our current pop boogeymen. Freddy and Jason, as opponents coming together, there's the dramatic question is who's tougher, because neither one of them has ever been able to be defeated. Yes, you lose a battle, but you never lose the war. And Freddy keeps coming back. You may fight him to a stalemate, but he'll come back again. He'll come back again, and the same with Jason. No matter what you do with him, he'll come back. And it is the collective unnamed fears, the faceless unnamed fears in our psyche that constitute these two characters. The reason that Freddy, I think, is so terrifying after all these years is that what he does is he goes in and takes something that you're afraid of, and he makes it whole. He makes it his own, and he exploits that fear. So you take anything that you're afraid of, and Freddy becomes a symbol of that fear having gotten out of control. And that fear gotten out of control is what can kill you or destroy you or make you dysfunctional. So that's the source of his resonance, I think. Jason can come out as a faceless, mindless source of death, and just snatch your life away from you for no rhyme or reason is a terrifying fear that we all sort of have to live with, because that's what, after all, a heart attack is, or an earthquake, or a fire, or a car crash. Just at any moment, for no reason at all, it could all be over. I think that's part of what gives that character resonance. The choice of Ronnie Yu to direct the film, given the fact that he is not American and that he comes from a very different background than Wes or I, the other people who have done the Friday and Freddy movies, I think it was a really good one. He loved the genre in any case. He grew up with it. And he has wonderful visual sensibility, so that on top of all the things that you would expect, I think we're taking the whole visual sense of this movie to a brand new level. I think he's a very, very gifted, exciting director.
What's most interesting is that they pretty much run the gamut. With the exception of helicopters and aerial work, we've basically done the entire gamut of stunts. We have done firework. We had Jason fully engulfed in flames over a 3-day period. We've done car work where we turned over a old Chevy van. The wire work has just been phenomenal. I mean, we have sent these guys flying in every conceivable direction. We've had them flying into objects, through walls, upstairs, downstairs. I mean, it's just, you name it, we've done it. We were really blessed on this show with Ken Kersinger, who they've cast as Jason in this episode, who is a very successful stuntman in his own right, which it's just been a tremendous blessing to have a guy with that much head knowledge, who knows when he comes smashing through a wall, he knows what to expect. And other than just making sure his elbows are padded up and stuff, he's ready for it, and he's happy to be doing it. He's having a blast. As far as Robert Englund, we have put him in some spots. There's a big battle scene at the end of the movie between Freddy and Jason, and at a couple points we actually had Robert Englund hanging upside down off of a large set piece, a cement mixer that's swinging and destroying this set as it swings back and forth. We physically put Robert Englund on that and swung him around, and he was happy to, he had a blast. Ronnie Yu's been very interesting. He is not your classic horror movie slash and gash director. He brings a whole nother layer to this thing of, with his Hong Kong Chinese film background. I think folks are going to be in for a surprise on this one. He's added a whole new flavor to the look, the style, even the acting. I mean, it's just going to be tremendously different than any horror film I've seen.
Hey, Mark.
Hey, Mark.
And
to your left a little, please. Thank you.
and set.
Great.
And background and action.
Lori! Oh my God, Lori, are you okay? Guys, someone get some help. Someone get.
And set.
Frame.
And background and action.
Lori! Lori! Oh my God, Lori! Lori, are you okay? Lori, Rick.
I will. Be careful.
Six apple, take 4 pickup.
And mark it.
A and B common mark.
And set. Frame. And action.
I think I'm gonna go inside now.
I think that's the last thing you should do right now.
Oh, please. After everything that's happened, I just want to.
Yeah, well, there's more to it than that.
Okay.
Freak out, and then she was like, okay, I'm gonna run. I'm not gonna look at this. Nobody gonna, both of them are listening.
Right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, yeah?
You want to do that now, or?
No,
Wait.
no, no, no,
Save that
no,
for
no.
the-
Save it.
So.
But I think that's the motivation.
Listen to me, Lori. He was the one that had me committed.
Right. See? He didn't understand. There you go. Then you can stop them and then. Yeah,
Whatever you do, don't go home with him. No, listen to me, Lori. He was the one who had me committed. You don't understand. You were confused. You still are.
Stop it! Stop it! Bother me!
I'm not going to let you endanger my daughter again, you hear me?
Stop it!
Not after everything that's happened.
It just went. Thank you. Thank you.
Ready and swing! Go forward, Glenn. Go forward, Glenn. Go forward. And cut! Cut! Cut!
I think he should use the corn.
Grabs the guy's
Just come up there like on that, like,
let's go.
So
the
he
last
can't
little
pull
swing
it.
here.
And another guy comes charging in. It's just as physically
It's a
possible.
little bit far away. I'm gonna scoot it up a bit and then flip it right.
And light him up. He's lit. And action! Action! Ready and
Okay,
turn
Roy,
left.
bring up flame pad, bring up flame pad. Bring up the cross, bring up the cross. More, hold that.
East to your right, east to your right. Straight ahead, Glenn, straight ahead. And cut, go down.
Skill flip.
Okay.
Commentary, okay, here I'm burning. And here I'm burning. And you can see right here, I'm burning. And here I'm on fire.
Action. Session.
Right? And then come in, go. See him? Then immediately go up because Jason's gonna come back.
I should probably do it from over here, right? So
Watch your backs. Candy glasses. You don't want to.
Candy ass.
We hit. Action.
Wake me up! Wake me up!
And then Monica, you sort of like a glance to the claw, right? And then there's a little bit. Because you're called fuck them to get action.
Oh, she likes it on top.
Wake me up! Wake me up!
Oh, she likes it on top.
Wake me up! Wake me up!
What's the matter, Lori? Mr. Wake Up Call?
Good.
Hey guys, are you ready for first one? Are you there?
That's great. When they both together.
Are you normally a contact lens wearer?
Action.
Oh, what's the matter, Lori? Miss your wake-up call?
Great. Cut. One more. So, Robert,
Yeah.
landing.
We've cut, thank you. Let's, guys,
Go higher.
Track
Okay.
service and let's watch.
And action. And action, Robert.
Oh, what's wrong, Lori? Miss your wake-up call?
Ooh, cut. Great.
On my phone, you can
Mark.
It's the only mark.
11 frames. And set. And action, Alan. And background.
Jason! Jason Voorhees! Jason!
With her, okay? She's back out. Freddy jumps in, right? Freddy comes in.
Looks silly.
What's wrong, Lord? Miss your wake-up call?
Action!
Too far?
In between them.
On this line.
Yeah.
Right behind him.
Yeah. Jung. And then you guys hear it, you turn around, and Caddy. The mouth is attacking.
Right.
But the body language is like she is so scared.
Right.
But the mouth is like, he's still, going, and then he just go, and then the butterfly thing. He stopped, and you thought, okay, I got it.
Right.
And then Laurie said, yeah! Then you're looking around, oh.
I mean, get real. You're not even scary.
Dave, you've got a bit more space to come down.
And what's with the butter knives?
Yeah, you can still come down a bit more there.
Trying to compensate for something? Honey, I flushed way better looking things down the toilet. I mean, get real. You're not even scary. And what's with the butter knives? You're trying to compensate for something. Maybe coming up a little short in between the legs.
Okay.
Let's cut that a little less and put it on.
15, the only marker.
Fine.
Okay, Callie, action.
Freddy!
Go to the beginning of time. And good. Okay.
No, you don't.
Yes, I
No, you don't. No,
yes,
you don't.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Okay, let's go.
And action.
Law!
Okay, mark it.
The only mark.
Okay, here we go. Okay. Ready? And go.
Freddy!
Go.
Now.
Freddy!
Go.
Freddy!
Totally clear.
Because this would hurt.
Yeah. Here we go. Pictures up now. And roll sound. Rolling. And set.
Action.
Kia.
Oh, Ken.
Kia.
Why did I step out of frame?
Did you have the machete coming at you?
Kia.
Okay. Scary and.
Or I'm afraid. Ooh, scary. And I just
That's
disappeared.
good. That's a good one there. That's great.
135 kilo, take 2.
And mark it.
The only mark.
And set. And action.
Ready for your thoughts, Chief.
Action.
Penny for your thoughts, Chief. Oh, scary. Penny for your thoughts, Chief. Welcome to my nightmare.
Action.
Welcome to my nightmare.
One, two, three, four. There you go.
Good. Good. Okay? So, here like...
Action.
Looks up.
Through the waterfall.
Well, right. Come down, and then go back to Freddy. We can clear. And Freddy's eyes go. Feel something.
Yeah, no, well, it's like,
yeah.
Mark it.
They only mark.
And set. And action.
come on, come on. So you are afraid of something after all, huh? Come on.
And set. Okay, quiet, guys. Shoot. And action.
Almost like electric shock. Right. It's like you hit.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. So there is something you're afraid of after all. Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on!
Action.
Lori, come on! Come on, wake up! Oh my God. Lori, come on, please, wake up! Wake up, please! Lori! What? Lori, come on.
B marker.
Stand by, Jody. Here we go. And set. Brian. And. All right, guys. Settle, please. Settle, please. Thank you. And action.
Lori, come on, wake up! Oh my God! Lori, please, wake up! Lori, please, come on, baby! Please! What? Lori, please, come on!
And action.
Okay. Ronnie, I don't want to hurt him.
Action. padded stunt guy.
Don't worry, you can.
Can't hurt.
All right, I'll hit you then.
Action! Life and action!
B marker.
Set and action! And she throws him to the corner. Wham!
Oh my God.
There you go. Remember? You're limping out?
Yeah.
Just
yeah.
like that.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
And action!
Hurry, we gotta hurry.
Go on. Go on.
We gotta hurry.
We're on the dolly. This needs to be overhead. I'm sorry, guys. You know, they can't pull it out. It doesn't matter.